Alright game changers, welcome back to another video here today. We're going to be talking about Splitgate 2, what's the controversy surrounding it, and why people are hating on the game. And here's what I think personally. I think the twist here is that it's not that the game is bad. In fact, I think that Splitgate 2 is so good, it's making people uncomfortable, and that's why some folks just can't handle how good this game actually is. So let's break it down. What's the main reason here why people are hating on the game? I have a couple of theories, so let's dive in. First off, Splitgate 2 dropped into a pretty weird gaming climate because we've got broken AAA title launches, you got the copy and paste sequels, and you also got battle royales that feel like they're just running on fumes, especially Warzone. That's why they had to bring back Verdansk. So when Splitgate 2 came in, polished, free to play, offering fresh mechanics like portals and a battle royale mode, some players didn't know what to do with it. A lot of the hate comes from people who had these sky high, crazy expectations, but instead of judging the game for what it is, they're nitpicking for what it isn't. And they wanted a full-on Halo killer or the next Warzone, but Splitgate 2 isn't trying to be either of those. It's carving its own lane. It's its own game and its own type of genre. Even though it's an arena shooter, it's definitely different than all the rest, and that's threatening to the games people are used to, especially Call of Duty players. As a Call of Duty fan, a lot of people in the Call of Duty community are hating on this game based off of that fact. One of the biggest complaints that I'm seeing, number one, too sweaty, it's too complicated, portals are annoying. These are all the things that I'm hearing, but let's be real. These complaints basically translate into I'm getting outplayed. It's a skill issue. The portal mechanic isn't just a gimmick, it's the core of what makes Splitgate unique. And I'll be honest with you guys, I felt the exact same way in the beginning. I was like, you know what? Maybe I can't handle these portals because they're too complicated, but I'm starting to get the hang of them. And by no means am I a great portal mechanic user, but here and there I am starting to get the hang of them, and I do think that they make the game very much unique. But here's the catch. It's not a casual feature, and I get that. It has a steep learning curve. The skill gap is real, and for some players used to running around with aim assist or hiding in bushes, Splitgate 2 really is a wake-up call to them. I mean, this game rewards map knowledge, fast thinking, and creativity, and you can't just rely on your loadout or meta weapons. You have to outsmart your opponents, and a lot of players don't like that because it forces them to actually improve. Another reason that Splitgate 2 is catching hate, it's not following that trend-chasing formula. Okay, it's not trying to look like Warzone, it's not trying to play like Fortnite, and it's not trying to monetize like Call of Duty either. It's trying to bring back that gameplay first design. That makes some people uncomfortable, especially those who are used to mindlessly grinding battle passes for skins. I mean, when you strip away the distractions, all you have left is the raw gameplay, and Splitgate 2's raw gameplay is brutally honest. I mean, if you're good, you dominate. If you're not, well, it's going to be a show, and it's going to be a learning experience, and that's a hard pill for a lot of people to swallow in the gaming world, where everyone's been softened by these easy wins and broken mechanics. Also, let's talk about that new Battle Royale mode. Some players are saying that it feels weird or unnecessary, but honestly, I think it's just fear-talking. We've been spoon-fed that same old BR formula for years. Jump in, loot for 10 minutes, die to some dude camping in a bush, but Splitgate's take on Battle Royale, it's different. As you guys might have played and tried it out, it's fast, it's vertical, and yes, it's chaotic, but also fun and rewarding in a way that most BRs just aren't anymore. People can't handle that, and they just want safe, they want predictable. But Splitgate 2 is flipping the script, and the loudest critics are often the ones who can't adapt. So let's just address the content creators, because let's be honest, if a game isn't instantly popping off on Twitch or YouTube, people assume it's dead. But just because Splitgate 2 isn't dominating the algorithm doesn't mean that it's not a great game. I mean, a lot of creators jumped on the hate train for clicks. I see it all the time on Twitter with a lot of big Call of Duty channels are also hating on this game, but they need a narrative, and the fact that they say that this game is mid is an easy cop-out. It's an easy way for them to just kind of pull hate on the game without actually diving into it and putting much effort into it. But if you watch closely, the real issue isn't exactly the gameplay, it's that the game isn't feeding them views. That doesn't mean that the game's bad, it just means the content scene is too hype driven to appreciate solid design. But at the end of the day, people fear what they don't understand, and they hate what they can't control. Splitgate 2 isn't perfect, by no means, but it's a rare case of a shooter that's doing its own thing. I mean, it doesn't hold your hand, it doesn't copy trends, it doesn't pander to the lowest common denominator. And because of that, it's getting unfairly judged by people who aren't ready for something new, something that demands skill, patience, and strategy. So yeah, people are hating on Splitgate 2, but maybe it's not because the game is bad. Maybe it's because the game is too good, too polished, or too smart and different, and in an industry that's, you know, honestly flooded with a lot of recycled content and shallow mechanics. That makes Splitgate 2 a threat. But let me know what you guys think about Splitgate 2 so far, and what do you think this hate kind of stems from? Is it just people hating on the game just to hate it, or are they threatened by the game in terms of how good it can be? Maybe not at this moment, but as time goes on. But let me know all of your guys' thoughts down in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell to be notified every single time I upload a video. Now with that being said, this is GCP signing off.